today's kind of a big day. It's called camera setup day. And basically you have two states that I'm going to put some cameras up on. First one is here in Michigan on public property. I'm headed to my first spot. Brought the waders and stuff. I don't know if I'll need them, but I have them because the spot I'm going to is an island in the swamp. And I don't know how deep the water is to get there. I don't mind getting a little wet, but considering I have a few other places to stop, I don't want to be soaking wet for them, especially driving to Ohio and back. So the attempt is to do it all in one day. If I can do it, well, I'm going to do it. So it's going to be a lot of walking because a couple of the spots that I have are basically way far away on the other side of the property. And it's going to take me some time to get there. That's what I just came through. Now I'm on this island. I only hunted it one time, one evening last year. But saw some spikes and some does. Not the big boy I was looking at for, but I'm going to set a camera up here and see if we can find them. So there's crop fields that way, and I don't know that they planted anything, but there was an old crop field that way, probably a quarter of a mile. So my assumption is that's where they're coming from. They're coming from back there, back in the swamp, through here, and then out to those crop fields at night. I think I'm going to hang it right in this guy right here, up there, and it's kind of open in here, and this is where it necks down, kind of goes back out through there, and then also there's a trail that comes right out through here as well, and so if they're coming out, I should get most of them. I think that's the All right, camera setup one is done. Wasn't hard at all. You can see that at some point there was a ground blind here, but part of hunting public property is knowing when people are gun hunting in here and when they're bow hunting in here. And I didn't see last year, I really haven't seen this year, any sign of bow hunters. So I'm not saying it's not happening, but I didn't see any sign of it. And last year, as late in the season as the deer were in here moving during daylight, it would make me think that there wasn't a whole lot of pressure in here. So I'm looking forward to see what that produces, and then we'll see if any of these trees produces acorn this year. Last year was a big acorn crop, so I don't know if this year is going to be or not, but we'll see. I don't know what the humidity level is, but it feels like 100. I'm dripping sweat, and it's only supposed to be like 80 degrees today, but it is so humid. Whew. Off to the next spot. This one I can wear my hiking boots and don't have to take my waders, so that's helpful. One of the spots I'm putting the camera up is in a spot I had it last year, and got some pictures of a really nice buck for public property, probably in the 140s is my guess, or right around it. And I'm putting it back there. It's not a cell camera. These next two aren't cell cameras because they're relatively easy to access. And so anyway, I'm gonna put one up there, and then there's a new spot that I found turkey hunting actually, and hopefully I can do what I did this year, what I did last year with finding a new spot turkey hunting. But anyway, I'm going to set up a camera there. It's basically along a drainage ditch. There's a pretty defined trail along it that goes up behind it, and there's bedding up on top of these little points. So I'm going to set one along that, just see see what I can get. That one is it's an old Browning, and to some extent, you know, sure, I'd love nice videos, but I want to locate bucks more than I want cute videos. But we'll see. It takes decent videos actually, especially for how old it is. But that's the next thing. They said basically there was gonna be thunderstorms this afternoon, but so far the sun's actually out. So we'll see what happens if that still happens. But I'm gonna only set these 2 up today here. Then it's off to Ohio to set up one out there. And I have another cell camera actually on order, a Guard Pro. I got it off of affiliate link for the Hunting Farmer, and it's supposed to come in today, but I'll have to come back here and set it up when I get it. One of the reasons I chose this tree, I said it there last year, I'll come over to it and then turn around, is there's trails through here, and you can see it dips down that way. Now basically we have right off here, I mean probably 10 yards, it dips way down and then goes up the other side. And these deer move through here, and there's a bunch of bedding back there. Swamp all the way back there. There's swamp down in here, and then some more hardwoods up there. So I set it here, and I'm catching them, you know, moving left to right or right to left. And you can actually see there's a trail right through here. But I had some great videos last year. The nice thing about this is, first of all, it's a little opening. Second of all, the trail's 40 yards that way. So it's easy to access and get in here and get out. And I don't have to, I'm probably 150 yards away from, you know, where they're bedding, most likely. And I don't know, just seems to be a good spot. So I'm gonna get my camera set up in this tree behind me and move on to the next spot. Oh, that one's done. The only thing I don't like about this time of year, other than all the foliage, is that you run into spider webs nonstop. Hate that. Anyway, look at this though. So this is on the back side. I'm on the trail now. There's one there, one there, one there, one there. That's literally, with basically not even looking, just right along the edge of the trail. And here's that drainage. I'm basically right up near the edge of that, in that little opening. And they go down around it and then go back up the hill, which you can see there's the hill right there. I don't know all the reasons why per se, but it appears to be a decent little spot. At least, let me say this, in the summer it appears to be a decent spot. I actually hunted it a couple times last year, didn't see a deer, and I did jump one, so I don't know, I'm just on the other side of that little swamp area next to, on my left side when I'm coming in, so I don't know what it was, but I did jump a deer there. But in the summer it seems to be a lot more productive than in the hunting season, and that's probably because it is a little not far off the trail, and there's probably people that do walk through there. So off to the next one. I can't believe how humid it is. So I got this little drainage ditch on each side, and the thought process is I can walk down it during deer season and then just literally hop up right where I want to hunt when I get to my spot. The only thing is, I gotta find where it is that I get to my spot. I think it's right in here. We'll find out over We'll find out for deer season though. I don't know what we got. Little snapper, something. Maybe just a painted turtle. Oh, now it's a snapper. He's not happy. We'll get him across so he doesn't get hit or run over. Go on. Michigan's done for the day. I have to be honest with you, in all my walking, occasionally I had a fly that was buzzing around my head, but for the most part, the mosquitoes and flies were non-existent. I don't understand that. It's saying it's 84 degrees based on my truck thermometer, and it's wet. I don't know, but I'm certainly happy about that, to be honest with you. I took the bug spray with me, but I never had to use it, so I'm not sure why that is. Typically I would have been swarmed with bugs, but not today. I don't know if it has something to do with humidity or what. Kind of weird, but I'm thankful for it. So now I'm headed to Ohio for a long drive and hopefully get there, well, I'll get there with some daylight still and have plenty of time to get my camera up. So that's next stop. Well, next stop honestly is probably some food, but next stop for camera setup. Got deer out here. You can see my camera. I got deer out and I don't really want to scare them, so I'm not going to do a big thing, but this is Ohio, and basically I'm right on the border of a piece of property, and it's soybeans in the field, and I'm right along the edge here. I've got probably, I don't know, 7 or 8 deer out in the field. So I'm going to grab my stuff and work my way up back into the woods and my way out, so hopefully not to scare them. So, 4 cameras up today. Let's see what happens. Well, if you're still here, thanks for following along, and that's a wrap for me. I am now headed back to my house from Ohio. Got the camera up, and I was having a hard time actually getting it to activate, but I actually deleted it and then reactivated it, and that seemed to actually that worked. So we'll see what happens. I stayed for a little bit and kind of drove around and saw the field near where my camera is, which is private. I saw some nice bucks, certainly some good potential. They were like 600 yards away. I zoomed in as much as I could, and you know, I could tell through my binos, and they were decent bucks, but I couldn't see them clearly. So we'll see. At some point they're going to walk by my camera and I'll get pictures of them. But thanks for following along, and hope your deer season prep's going well. We'll see you on the next video.